It really is a must-win game. Surely Saints have to win at least 3 of their 4 remaining home games and 4 or 5 of their last 8 games to have any chance of staying up in the Premier League, and that has to begin today. Up over halfway, headed in field from Joe Revo, who may well have started off that left-hand side, looking at the way he's set up now. And then that back pass from Alcaraz has been left by Bazunu because he didn't think he'd get there before Jordan Ayew. And now Saints are under pressure. Ayew steps in off the left-hand side, shoots right-footed. Bella Kotchap heads away, only as far as the follow-up shot from Chet Decore, which he's spooned horribly into the chapel end, thankfully. But that was a moment of uncertainty, and James Ward-Prowse says calm down. 12th minute, corner to Ward-Prowse out on the left-hand side. And he's going to whip this in with his right foot. He's going to curl it. Oh, he goes low. Little one off the training ground. Back to Aribo, and he's blasted it over the bar. Lovely touch from Walcott back to him. And Aribo couldn't keep it down under pressure. And it was a nice half opening for Saints. Nicely worked. And he's just blasted it over under pressure from the defender who was lunging.
And Ward-Prowse is really disappointed with that because it's perfectly set up.
Palace haven't really shown their teeth that much. It look like they're quite happy just to take the game and see what Saints have got, doesn't it, at the moment?
Yeah, they're trying to use that space which kind of becomes behind the Theo Walcott and Sulemana because we play the way we do.
Now that's chipped over the top and the flag stayed down and Elise's through and he's gone round Bazunu. He's put the ball in net, then the flag goes up. He looked offside. I suspect it will be confirmed by VAR. I certainly hope it will be. He looked off. But it was a nice drifting run. You just got to, although he looked well off, you've got to appreciate that Saints have got some worries at the back there with Elise drifting off that right-hand side, which he does so well.
And this is what they have been trying to do now. Play it out to Ayew on the left side for Crystal Palace. He will pick it up and drive inside.
Lavia pushes it out to the right wing to Walcott, who's kept his wit this time. Early cross from Walcott, goes past everybody. Challenge between Ward and Sulemana, took it off Ward's head and away for a corner. And nice to see an early cross come in, Joe. We've been rare, they've been lesser speckled in the Saints season. Look, good early crosses. 20th minute, another corner to Saints from the left, the second from out there. Now they tried to conjure up a clever one last time. This one though will be whipped into the near post, heads go up, Palace head it away, Lavia keeps it into the penalty area, half away again, and then Alcaraz volleys it, and in the end, I tell you what, Johnston just had to make sure that the Argentinian's volley from out wide on the edge of the penalty area, he wasn't going to dip under his bar, and he caught it. And here is another bright orange booted player, Armel Bella Kotchap. And he's going to be playing it back inside to Jan Bednarek. Base of the centre circle, just inside his own half, drifts into it, slips over halfway, then side foots it to Walcott. He's got his back to goal, and he left it for Alcaraz. Gay and Walcott fell over, Alcaraz's ball, and then the pass back to Walcott on the angle, and he's hit the outside of the stanchion as he's blasted it from a narrow angle from Sulemana's pass. Nice crisp passing from Southampton. Walcott again making a good run, and Sulemana found him, and Walcott probably should have tested Johnston. He'll know he should have gone across the goalkeeper the other way, and in the end, slightly off balance, he screwed it off the outside of his right foot into the side netting. Palace have got the loose ball though, and they've kept possession, and Mark Gay has switched it out to this right-hand side to the veteran Joel Ward, and he plays it to Elise. Suddenly Elise's one-on-one with Walker-Peters midway inside the Saints half. Then he comes inside to Lavia, then goes back outside him, and then threads it cleverly to Eze, who's got time to pick a pass, and he drills it across the pitch to the edge of the penalty area. Here's Jordan Ayew, support from Mitchell. He's going to go on the outside though, crosses it to the 6-yard box, parried by Bazunu and tapped home by Eze. No flags. Saints are behind at home again in the 54th minute. Eberechi Eze has given Crystal Palace the lead. Ayew's cross from the byline, parried by Bazunu, but back out only to Eze, and all he had to do was tap in his 6th goal of the season. He scored here in the win last season, and now he scored to give Palace the lead this season. It's Saints 0, Crystal Palace 1. Roy Hodgson responding to what Ruben Sellers has done. I imagine he's going to put another midfielder in there, Joe, like maybe play Decore, Schlupp, and take Eze off, or he takes Schlupp off and just gives fresh legs in the same shape. But he could go 3 dogs in there and take Eze off, take his flair off, but we'll see. Elise, as Joel Ward's trying to defy the years, making a big gamble run to the right-hand side, and he got the ball past Bazunu and across the 6-yard area, and nobody could turn it in, and Olsen Edouard can't work out how he didn't score. but he was rolling back the ears, Joel Ward. The underlapping run to the byline, and it was like slow motion as he pulled it across the 6-yard area, and no one got a touch. Decore's gone past Alcaraz very easily, and then Eze's turned away from Genepo, and he'll shoot. It's deflected. 2-0. Eze has two. Roy Hodgson and Ray Lewington pumped both fists in the air, hug. They know Palace are edging closer to Premier League safety now. Their players celebrate with their fans away to our right. The Saints fans boo. There's a quarter of the game left, and that slightly deflected shot from Eberechi Eze has made it 2-0 to Crystal Palace and sunk Southampton closer to relegation. Saints 0, Palace 2.
Way too easy, Adam. Yes, and this is what I kind of was worried about before half-time, because I thought Crystal Palace coming in 0-0, and the way they played, they just sat there, had an easy game. Now they come out, they played it into Eze in the middle. He's playing a little bit forward as a midfield player. They turned very well from Genepo and has a shot between the legs of Bella Kotchap.
All the results now going the wrong way for Southampton, as well as their own scoreline, but I don't think it really matters, does it, what the others are doing, Joe? The Saints keep losing, they're not moving anywhere.
No, and that's the thing, Adam. It doesn't really matter what other teams do. If we can't win football games, we're not going to stay in that division.
Genepo gets a good ball from Walker Peters, drifts in field, 25 yards out, finds Alcaraz, could help it on, could shoot, hits the post. That's so unlucky from Charlie Alcaraz. That would have given the Saints fans some hope and given the team some momentum. And it's hit the inside of the post and gone across the 6-yard area. So unlucky for Alcaraz. Genepo switched it. They're all waiting. And now Saints will cross again. Ward-Prowse will help it on. Alcaraz tries to nod it down, and this time he volleys over as he was competing with Joel Ward and Joachim Andersen. He's done everything but score now, Charlie Alcaraz. He's had a soft shot at the keeper. He's had a volley that, from an awkward angle. He's hit the post, and he's now put one over again. It's unlucky. 25 yards out, central, trying to carve something, Saints, but how are they going to get behind those black shirts? Now back to Bella Kotchap. He decides he's had enough, and he just launches a shot, and it's a stinger that's parried away by Johnston and stays in on this left wing. Good shot from Armel Bella Kotchap. Walker Peters kept it in, finds Sulemana, left-hand edge of the box, tries to cross it, goes up in the air, might make on Oachu, who wins the header, but can't get any pace on it, and it's comfortable for Johnston to catch. Saints at least threatening the Palace goal.
Good shot from it, kind of worked the ball in front of the 18-yard line, lifted 20 yards out. And
Hughes with a clever first-time ball out to Eze, the goal hero for Crystal Palace, and he's threaded a lovely ball through to Hughes. Hughes chips it across to Elise, just outside the penalty area, inside right, ships it back inside, and the shot over the crossbar should have been 3-0. Player running onto it, Jordan Ayew, and really a man of his experience, should have just placed that past Bazunu. No foul again, says the referee. Good referee from Michael Oliver. Stuart Armstrong run it back. We're into the stoppage time. Stuart Armstrong, though, he didn't get the ball easily from Lavia. He looked annoyed. Lavia looks annoyed. Wasn't a very good pass from Lavia. Still the two subs wait. Elise drifts inside Bella Kotchap. That's the easiest yellow card of the afternoon. And he's brought him down, and it's a free kick to Palace. That'll take more time off the clock in stoppage time. And I want your reaction for later, for Joe to hear what you've got to say and to react to it. So 08000 321 333 on WhatsApp, putting Solid as the first word, as Elise curls it off the outside of the post, and a goal kick to Saints. And the outside of the post is as close as Southampton have come to scoring all day, really. Alcaraz hit the woodwork. He was unlucky it didn't go in off the post. Ray Lewington's just checked with Keith Stroud, the fourth official, to see how much time's gone. Palace now showing their tricks out on that far side. Lovely skill from Eze again, who's enjoyed himself today. Mitchell, and then Michael Oliver says that'll do. He puts Southampton out of their misery. 6 without a win for Southampton in the Premier League.